Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to our channel. To those of you who are new here, my name is Nawfa Nurie and thank you so much for clicking on this video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about reasons why it is important for you to start living your life for yourself. So without much further ado, let's get into the video. Constantly doing what others tell us to do or what we think that we're supposed to do, right? Learning to live for our parents' approval, our teachers' approval, our peers' approval, or just approval of the society in general. What we want from our life and from a situation rarely ever comes into the equation, and this has to change. There is no one and only right way to live life. Since we are young, since our childhood, we've been told by our parents and teachers and peers that this is the way to live life. You start going to school, you get good grades, you get graduated, you get a job, you get married, you have kids, and all of these milestones in life come with an age bracket and when you should do it as per the society, right? But is that really the only way to live life, and is that the way that everybody wants to live their lives? No, that isn't. We're all individuals. We're all so unique, so different. We look different, we have different interests, we have different talents, and we all want something different from life. So is it possible for all of us to follow the same life advice? Maybe not, but it is on us to take control of our lives and what we want to do with it, how we want to fulfill our dreams and wishes. And it's never too late. No matter what stage of life you are at, you can always make the decision that you want to follow your dreams and make your dreams come true. Let me clarify that living for yourself and not for others does not mean that you have to live selfishly, right? It doesn't mean that you do not consider other people's opinions or you don't help other people out. It just means that you start learning to put yourself and your choices first. All the decisions that you make are aligned with your values and beliefs. You do something because you want to do it and not because someone is influencing you to do that. So when someone wants you to do something and you feel like doing it, and you do it, that's great. But you don't feel pressurized by them to do it when you don't want to do it. Just existing without living is not what any of us want for ourselves, and that should not be the way that one leads their life. If you're still stuck in the same position, seeking constant approval from people for every little small thing you do, then hear out all of these points that I've listed for you on how you can completely change your life if you just start listening to yourself and living for yourself. Only when we stop living for others is when we can truly start living for ourselves. So many times in our life, we're just so comfortable with all the people that we're around that we are always needing that constant push from somebody. Like somebody to give us an opportunity, somebody to push us off the cliff so we can actually truly fly. But enough waiting. Now is the time for you to believe in yourself and take that jump anyway. Do it for yourself. So many times in our life what happens is that we give into pressures from the people around us. Now these pressures can be small pressures and big pressures. For small, I'd like to give an example. At least this happens a lot with Indian families. Your parents are invited to a wedding and they want you to go with them, right? But you might not necessarily want to go, but they kind of pressurize you that you're a child, come with us, it'll be fun and stuff like that, and you give in. Now this is a very small situation and doesn't have an impact on your life as such. But at the same time, for your career choices, right? Your parents tell you that they want you to become a doctor, engineer, lawyer, storekeeper, anything at all. But maybe you want to do something else. Maybe you want to become a photographer, right? And then if you cannot voice your opinions and if you give in to what your parents think you should be doing, that could have a huge impact on your life. You might be unsatisfied with your job. You might have a bitterness towards your parents for making you take this decision, and there can be so many various outcomes, and we have all seen so many movies which highlight these issues. So if there's something that you truly want to do, be very transparent with yourself, be very transparent with the people around you, and really try to make them understand, because these things have a very, very, very huge impact in how you feel in your life and how you live your life. You are not obliged to anyone more so than you are to yourself. This is your life. You've been given this precious gift of life. The purest and the most close relationship you will ever have with anyone is yourself. So remember to take care of yourself. Remember to check in with yourself. Remember that if you don't take good care of yourself, you're not capable enough to take good care of others as well, right? That's why they always tell you in the airplanes or wherever that put on your oxygen mask first, because you really have to take care of yourself and be at your full capacity in order to serve other people better as well. Now is your turn. You have to stop trying to live up to everybody else's expectations. All the love and all the validation that you need is yours to give to yourself. So manage your life and don't let others' expectations define how you live your life. And you will feel more fulfilled, because instead of worrying about what other people must be thinking about all the actions that you're taking in your life, you will spend all that energy and time in focusing on what you truly want to do and whenever you want to do it, right? And eventually this becomes like a positive, cycle for yourself. You're going to feel wonderful about all the things that you are doing for yourself. And only you know what you're capable of. So the next time that someone tells you that, you're not capable enough to do this or you cannot do this, shush it off. You're the only person who knows what you can do, and if you feel from within you that you can do it, then you very well can. Go for it and do it. People will appreciate you so much more. So you owe it to yourself and everyone around you to live your best and most authentic life. Do what you want to do. Sometimes there might be failures, there will be success, but the whole journey will just make you the person that you are, will make you so happy. And when this is projected to other people, they will only gain inspiration from it to even go ahead and follow their dreams. And always remember to do your best without competing with other people, because when what you do in your life gives you happiness, there's absolutely no need to compare or compete, because you're just so fulfilled with what you're doing that what other people do, it doesn't matter to you. And everyone worth your while will respect you. So always remember to be strong but not rude, be humble but not timid, and be kind but not weak. You get to learn without unnecessary third-party pressure, because when you do something that someone else tells you to do and you fail at it, you have tons to listen from other people. But when you follow your heart and do something that you really want to do, it's not that you wouldn't fail. Everybody fails at everything in life, and that is the best way to grow in life, right? But that's absolutely fine, because when you make mistakes, it's your way of making mistakes. It's something that you have chosen to do, right? So you are going to mess up, which is absolutely fine as long as you're listening to your intuition, which means you get to decide how you're going to live and how you are going to learn along the way. You will establish your own identity. Now, this can be the most important point, right? Because when you start following your dreams and listening to your heart and discovering the person that you are, you're building a solid foundation for your own identity. You are establishing your own sense of identity, right? So no matter what happens in your life, you will always know who you are. There might be times where you feel lost or distracted, but if you know your identity, if you know the kind of person that you are and how you go about in life, you will be immediately able to pick yourself back up from the setback that you face in life. But without establishing your own identity, you may easily conform or lose yourself. You will build so much courage, because it takes great courage to choose a path that goes against the crowd. And that's why most people just follow the crowd, because it's an easy option. But it's more of a challenge when you choose to create your own path. This challenge of always being yourself, it takes a lot of courage and inner strength. So no matter what comes your way, you will know how to handle it. You are accountable for the life you live. How many times have we seen that so many people place blames and fingers on other people for making them take decisions in their life which they didn't want to? Like, you made me do this, or you made me take this decision, or you led me to this situation and stuff like that. Is that how life is supposed to be? Like, just think about it. No, your life is supposed to be how you want it to be. It's in your control, not somebody else's. So don't ever give that control to anybody else. Don't point fingers and blame other people for what's gone wrong in your life, because you have confirmed when they asked you to do that, right? If you're against it, you make it a point that you make it clear to them that you appreciate and value their opinion, but you're going to do what you want to do. Right? Explain it to them. Be kind, be polite, and explain your points, but never give in to additional pressures from people around you, because always remember that whatever happens in the end, you are the one living your life. In the end, happiness is simply living your life your own way. So sometimes most times it's absolutely fine to say, screw this, I'm gonna do this my way. What I really want you to remember here is that sometimes other people have their motives which may not be visible to you. Maybe somebody is holding you back to do something because of their own insecurities, because of their own failures. Sometimes you never know, your closest people might not want you to succeed. There could be so many other reasons for someone else to put their opinion on you and try to hold you back. These things you will never know. So just follow your heart, because life is too short for not doing so. So that's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you liked it and you found it helpful. I will be releasing a part 2 of this video in which I'm going to talk about different ways in which you can learn to follow your heart and listen to yourself and not give in to social pressures. That'll be out on Tuesday, which is day after tomorrow. So look out for that one. In the meanwhile, do let me know in the comment section below, what are the areas of your life that you want to reevaluate and work on, and I would love to hear more from you. If you've liked this video, give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with your friends and family and anybody, and do subscribe to my channel. While you do so, please hit the bell icon so you do not miss out on any of my video notifications. I'll see you super soon. Till then, you stay fabulous and take care.